you ever dream about what you'd do with your time if you didn't have to work anymore? And do you understand how you could use a lump sum to pay yourself an income so that you could actually do that? Well, that's basically retirement income planning. And I'm here with my dad, Rod Hamilton. He's a retirement income planning specialist. And we're on our way to Port Elgin and Wyerton and Southampton, Ontario today to talk to some of his favorite clients. And just as a retirement income specialist, Dad, he helps people get to retirement and then helps them live comfortably in retirement so they can do the things that they enjoy. So, Dad, can you just give me a brief overview of what we're doing today?
Certainly, Mike. We are going to see a couple of doctors in Wyerton who've been clients for over 12 years now. And they're not going to retire anywhere in the near future, but so basically today's just a review, see where we're at, make sure we're still on target. We're then headed into Southampton to meet some of our another couple who have been in retirement for a number of years now, and basically just going to check in and see how things are going. Then we also have a meeting with another client, another couple in Southampton, who of whom he has retired. Actually retired 6 years ago, and his wife has continued to work. And we are going to, now she's thinking about retiring sometime over this year. So that's about it.
All right, nice, awesome. So can you just tell me a little bit about how you met these clients?
Yeah, certainly. Two couples came from my former brother-in-law, who was an advisor up here, and subsequently left the business, so I took over the clients. And the retired couple in question were introduced to me by another client in Port Elgin.
Okay, great. And so I can assume you're kind of in the age range right now where if you were working a regular job, not as a financial advisor, you might be considering retirement. And I would just assume that these guys are ideal clients for you because you have a similar life experience. So why would you say that they are ideal clients for you?
Well, they're ideal because it's one of the things I love to do, and people have a bit of a misunderstanding of what you're going to need in retirement. The aspect, there was an old rule that said you needed to have replace 70% of your income in order to retire comfortably. Well, that's not really true, because when people retire, they need a rising income to offset inflation, but it's because they want to travel and do some of the things that they've never been able to do during their working times. Then what happens after 8 or 10 years, that need goes down. They stay home, they enjoy the grandkids, maybe take the odd trip to Disney, all that. And so the old rule that says you've got to have this rising income isn't really true, because it really rises and it falls.
Yeah, right.
And then it will slowly rise as needs, as inflation rises, and then somewhere down the line, somebody's going to get sick or somebody's going to die.
Right.
And that changes the picture entirely. But
right.
That's why I love what I do.
Okay. And I guess one question I have for you is, if somebody came up to you and they are thinking about retiring, maybe they feel like maybe they have the money accumulated, or they're not really sure where they're at, and they're reaching their mid-60s and they want to talk about retirement. What's one thing that you would tell them?
Sit down with a financial advisor as soon as you can. 81% of people who have gone into retirement working with a financial planner or a financial advisor have been extremely satisfied. The other issue is a lot of people really don't understand what's going to happen in retirement. A lot of people don't even know how to read their pension statements. So my best advice to anybody is to sit down with a good advisor, good financial advisor.
So you would say somebody like yourself, right?
Or somebody like that. Yeah, somebody like myself.
Yeah, a specialist, right?
A specialist.
Okay, so, and if you were talking to somebody who's 30, who's my age, what would you tell them about retirement and what they should be thinking about right now?
You should be certainly thinking about putting some money away. You know, you've got 30 or 40 years to build a nest egg which you can live on. You know, it's a lot less expensive to try and do it at age 30, or start accumulating at age 30, than trying to accumulate it at age 50.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to put $150 away a month instead of $500 a month.
Absolutely.
Right? All right, well, thank you very much, Dad, and I think we're going to have a great day here talking to your clients, and I hope you guys maybe learn something.
Thanks, Mike.